What's up, everybody? It's Technicians Tuesday, and this week is our 100th episode of Technicians Tuesday, which, when looking back at where Technicians Tuesday was started, it's changed quite a bit over the last 2 years. You know, the original idea of having a weekly video series was to make it more of a vlog style series, but we kind of ditched that idea within a couple of episodes and started making it more about specific jobs. Things like changing out the thermostats, fixing the Mercury FSM, and pulling a power head, servicing the engines, but then it kind of changed a little more into doing project boats like the 34 Venture restoration project we did. Which actually had a pretty sad ending to it, because at the end of this project we had a hard drive fail and we lost about half of the footage from this project, which was basically all of the footage of buttoning up the project and putting all the finishing touches on it. So after losing all of that footage and finishing up that project, we moved on to doing a couple of repower videos, which the repower videos didn't seem to be as interesting to everybody as the project boat videos did, which is why we only did a couple of those and then moved on to doing more specific job type of videos. We were trying to focus on things that would be specific to you and something that we could see the average boater doing. Yes, you, the one that just hit that like button. Then we picked up another project boat, being the 1992 23-foot Ocean Master. And that is about the time we started going through that project and trying to make videos of what we were doing as we worked through the project, being where all of these starting the outboard and cleaning the injectors and the VST videos came from. But as different things happened throughout the year, we ended up coming up with other topics to cover, opposed to going straight through the project boat every week, until we got to this time here where we started in doing the transom. And that brought us to doing the free boat project, which was this 1985 2500 Pursuit Tiara that had an IO in it. Then someone took out that inboard and installed the bracket and the Verado on it, and that is the time where we came into the project and took over because they wanted to get out of it. So we took the Verado off the boat, leaving a lot of people asking us why we would do that. But we did that because we had the 300 HPDI from the Ocean Master that we needed to do something with, and selling the Verado gave us the money that we needed to put into the Pursuit in order to finish the project to be able to sell it. By finishing the Pursuit and selling this boat, we then had the money to move back over to the Ocean Master and start working on putting that project back together, finishing up the transom, getting the bracket and putting that on, paying for the fuel tank and all the rest of the stuff that we needed to purchase in order to finish that project. Oh, and another thing, all the Verado rigging, we pulled all of that rigging out of the Pursuit and then had that to put into the Ocean Master, because we knew that we were going to end up putting a Verado on that boat. And anyone that's ever priced out the Verado rigging, that stuff can get super expensive. But then some other things came up and we had to stop working on the project boat for a few months, and so we went back to trying to come up with some videos that we thought would be super helpful on some really common issues that you have to deal with on a boat. And then throughout the end of this year, dealing with all kinds of things that most people have had to deal with that were a lot worse than what we had to with this year here in 2020. We finally got the Ocean Master done, and we'll be putting those videos together here soon of completely rewiring the entire boat and installing all of the electronics. But we'd like to be able to put the video together from start to finish to give a better idea of what the process looks like. So over the course of these 100 episodes, we've gotten a lot better at putting them together and working on figuring out what kind of videos you want to see, which is why next year is going to be a great year. We want to start doing a lot more project boats, including possibly doing an inboard boat. We know that there are a lot of people that would love to see more inboard or stern drive videos because that is what is relative to them. Unfortunately, where we live, because of this climate and what the hot salt water does to the outdrives, it's such a rare occasion to see an inboard, and then when we do, they are in such a condition that it is just way too expensive to work on them, which is why we don't make any inboard videos. So we've looked into possibly picking up a wakeboard or a ski boat that has an inboard and doing a restoration on it, as well as a couple of other restoration projects that we have in mind. But more importantly than what we have coming up next year and moving forward to the next 100 episodes of Technicians Tuesday, we want to thank all of you for helping us get this far. And we would love to hear from you. That's right, you, the one that finally hit that like button. And I don't know what took you so long, but what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. What are your favorite videos? What topics would you like to see? What kind of boats do you think we should pick up to restore? Let us know what you would like to learn about and what you think would be a great source that other boaters would like to learn about. Again, we thank you all for getting us this far. If you aren't already, subscribe to the channel and visit us at bornagainboating.com. Thank you for hanging out, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.